Welcome to Chika with your Titas, Joie, Mel, MJ, and our producer, Rochelle. The podcast where three Filipina moms keep it real about life in our golden era: parenting, perimenopause, grief, sisterhood, and everything in between.
We're first generation, raised on Guam, now thriving or at least surviving in the Bay Area. We've been friends ever since, and now we're bringing our late night chikahans to you.
So whether you're deep in the trenches of parenting, figuring out hot flashes, or just here for the chica, we got you. Grab your coffee, wine, or boba, whatever fuels you, and let's laugh, vent, and navigate the season of life together. This is Chika with your titas. Let's get into it.
Welcome back, mga titas. I'm Mel.
I'm MJ.
I'm Joie.
And this is episode 5?
Five.
Four?
No,
5.
We've done 5. Five Chikahans. Thank you for joining us for episode 5 of Chika with your titas. We're going to do a quick recap of episode 4, which I loved, by the way, which was What's in Your Bag? What were your takeaways from What's in Your Bag?
That I carry a lot of stuff.
Joey, I did not even know you carried all that stuff. Like, wow.
Well, it just depends on what bag I'm carrying. Like today, I only have my makeup bag and my wallet and my phone and my AirPods. But on a week,
by the way, the giggling you hear in the background is my daughter studying for one of her finals. All shared were, that should be a trivia question.
What was the one? Okay, if someone can answer that, they will win.
They will win that. They will win that item.
Oh my God, I was about to just say.
Right.
What was the one thing that all three of us had?
Right. And we will send you a 3-pack.
We will. It doesn't even come in a 3-pack, Mel.
Yes, it does.
At Costco.
At Costco.
Oh.
So there you go. Okay.
So whoever contacts Joey first
With the correct answer.
With the correct answer, she will timestamp your text.
Yes. And then yes.
If you have the text, or they can comment. Can they comment? No. Whatever. If you want it,
they can comment. Whoever gets to it first.
If you want it, you got it. Yes.
I love that.
Before I hand it over to M, who's going to do the second part, today's Chika is about midlife reinvention through, I don't know about fashion, beauty, and self-care. It is 10:02 p.m. California time, so we are in our PJs, post-shower, we've washed the face off, except my eyeliner, because I still want to look alive for this gathering. And here's our starter. Ano ang pinaka-recent na binili mo just for you? AKA, what was the latest thing you bought for yourself?
Just for you. Just for you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Are we going to, one of us can answer that?
Yes. One of you answer first.
In Tagalog.
In Tagalog.
Ano ang pinaka-recent na binili mo just for you? Binili ko ng roller na perfume.
Oh, bumili ako
ng roller na perfume. Kasi hindi ako kaya yung regular na perfume. Naghihilo ako. So, yung
liit lang.
Hindi, yung may roller na oil.
Yes.
Essential oil.
Essential oils. Yeah. Kasi
Oil na essential.
Oil na essential. Okay, yun. Sa Ulta. Okay. Ayun.
Good job, Em. Good
We'll
job.
not say it all over again because I can't remember.
Okay, Jojo. Ano ang pinaka-recent na binili mo just for you?
Para sumuka ako o anything.
I think anything.
Anything.
Bumili ako ng bagong sapatos.
Nice. Anong klase?
Oh.
Slip-on na mules, yung parang sandal, pero open toe, pero it's hard to explain. Pero nasa baba, wala dito sa banyo. Nasa banyo.
Anong kulay?
Guess.
Beige.
Black?
What's black?
Ay, itim.
Yes, tama ka, itim.
Itim.
That's the newest thing that Mr. UP has brought to my house.
Itim na sapatos.
Itim na sapatos. The sandals.
Sandals. Ako, sapatos din, pero sapatos para sa pickleball.
I knew it. I knew
My
it.
second pair, pickleball. Claire, if you're listening, if you have a pickleball court that you would love to use while I'm on vacay, call me or I'll call you. I've seen it in your stories. Okay. Okay.
That person watches.
Yeah, that's motivation. Okay.
Right. Why we've
There you go.
only recently started prioritizing ourselves. Well, I don't know. For me, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I had to really up the game now, right? Like I think in my younger years, all I used was like oil of Olay. That was it.
Oh,
Did you guys ever use anything in your like 20s?
sea breeze.
Probably Clinique, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
You remember
Clinique.
Clinique? We were always at Clinique, but definitely that was it.
I think my mom would get me like the little gift pack that had the face wash.
Everything in it.
And I
Yeah.
still remember the smell of the moisturizer, but that was it. Like I didn't put anything that I thought was rejuvenating my skin or keeping it like any
But
of
you
that.
know what else? You know what else I think we all use was the Neutrogena clear soap. Remember when they had it was like orange,
Yes.
like see-through? That was like the thing.
Oh my god, I totally remember that. Oh my god, I even have the smell right
Somebody
now.
uses that now in this house.
There you go. See,
Somebody's
Neutrogena
husband.
and Sea Breeze. That was my thing.
Sea breeze. Guess what? I used to use Escanol.
Oh yeah, Escanol. You put the tablet in there, right, and shake it up. There's like some kind of whitening. It was a whitening thing. That's why I could use it.
She didn't need to use a whitening thing.
Oh, you're
That's
right,
Probably why.
Maybe that's why the lady was like, "Oh, you're gonna use it. You need this tablet."
The whitening solution.
Okay. Was there any guilt you guys had to unlearn?
Guilt for what?
Like spending money on yourself. I think that's
No. To unlearn? No.
No, because I didn't spend any money.
well, you had to unlearn that. That's probably
Oh my god, that's true. For me, I did have to unlearn that because I would feel guilty now having to buy all these products, but they really do help. So thank you for saying that because that's a good one.
Yeah, I think I finally bit the bullet maybe like 5 years ago, and I said I only have one face and skin, so I should really. If there's one thing I'm going to spend money on, it's my face, my body.
Yeah.
So I think that's when I started noticing like I have more lines. Like definitely like the most lines I have are my forehead, but everything else I'm like pretty happy with. Like this is like not it's okay so far, but.
Define pretty happy because I don't know if that's me yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, I think it's taken a while for me to find what works, and then
right.
I like the way my skin looks. That's for me. That's what I mean by pretty happy.
Did you have
no makeup on? This is my skin now.
Yeah. So Joey, did you have to keep trying different products?
I did, and for a while I would have to like change after a little while because I felt like it wasn't good. But it could also be because as we get older, our hormones change and our skin changes. So that could be it too. Like I noticed that about me.
Yeah.
And growing up back home, how many of us actually put sunscreen on? Okay, no, well, I did it, obviously.
Neither me. I never put sunscreen on.
Melanin.
I did. I believe it or not, we did. I just remember.
You came from California.
Plus, my Lola would always be like, you don't want to get dark. The whole family's like, you don't want to get black. So always lathering sunblock. As I'm looking at the questions, okay, what self-care actually looks like for us now, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
What do you do for yourself to feel good? Like physically.
Oh, are we starting? No, we're not starting.
No, you are.
What do I do physically? Like
pickleball
stuff on?
No, girl, physically.
Okay, I'm like, no, I'm not ready.
Move your body.
Okay. Self-care to me, honestly, is like 15 to 20 minutes of skincare stuff. I don't think I go beyond that. But yes, I need an outlet. Used to be CrossFit until, the joints couldn't take it anymore. At least that's my excuse. So we recently discovered pickleball, and it's so fun, and I love it. And we, Ken and I really enjoyed the social aspect of it too, and how a lot of people our age actually like doing pickleball. So that's thank you for bringing that up. An occasional massage here and there is great too. The chiropractic work, thank you, Dr. Silvas. That's very helpful. And spiritually, we still do the whole. I mean, I don't meditate or anything like that. Maybe I should, but church every Sunday. That's still our routine.
What about emotionally?
Emotionally, I journal. I'm still on the journal thing. Am I answering these questions correctly? What are the like?
I don't think there's any right or wrong, Mel. I think it's
Just
Yeah,
what
how do
does
you
it look
feel?
like for you? What do you do to feel good? Physically,
There you go.
emotionally, spiritually. I think
That's me.
I know.
I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters, right?
I would travel, even if it's local.
Yeah.
That makes me
I
feel
love that you said that. I love it because that's definitely you go next, Joey.
Okay. Physically, I like to just move my body. Right now, it's a lot of walking with a weight vest. I want to get back to lifting more, so I'm getting there after some physical issues. And then emotionally, I just like being with people. I think for me, that's my happy place. I'm a very social person and I like to connect one-on-one in a group, however it may be.
Yeah,
And then
it is. Yeah.
spiritually, I think, oh, I feel like they're one and the same for me. I mean, besides prayer, talking to God, I think that I I don't know what the right word is. Let me get back to you on that spiritually part.
Sure. And we can always, bounce. I think what's nice about our conversation, we can always bounce back and forth because I don't know about you guys, but I lose my train of thought sometimes mid-sentence. So
Yes.
it will happen in this combo. Physically, I love that we're all talking about this because I think I've always been physical my whole life, but it's really cranked up now with being postmenopausal now 5 years and going on estradiol and progesterone the last year and a half. And when we were training for Tough Mudder and Spartan, it has been really transformative for me to be lifting weights 5-6 days a week. It literally took you guys a year and a half, along with hormones and medicine, to just drop 30 pounds, right? So I love it. So and now it's routine for us, right? Once you do something religiously, it's like now he pushes me more than I push myself, but we end up going. And we go together. So that's another good thing because we both enjoy it.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I love what you both said because I think the same thing. I love being with my girlfriends and different groups of girlfriends, whether it be you guys, my Guam girls, my Guam sisters, whether it be my hula sisters, some work friends. And I really do, guys, because I still consider myself a newlywed. So I love hanging out
With the hubsters.
with the hubs, with the hubs. Yeah. Like I always feel like, oh my God, there's always something new for us to do and explore.
That's so sweet.
I do. I love him so much. Like I just can't wait. Like I just can't wait to hang out with him. But it's almost like that same feeling when I see you girls. It's really neat having this excitement being with him and excitement being with you guys.
Yeah. I think that I saw the change in you over the last year and a half. Like you're just lighter.
You're
And
gonna
then
cry.
like when we went out a few weeks ago, I just saw how happy you were. Like in the moment, you're like, oh my God. And we miss Mel. She couldn't make it that day. She had a migraine. I know, same here.
Oh, and I had one yesterday too.
No,
but
it's been a lot of work, you guys.
So I can definitely see it, but the pure joy that came out of you just from hanging out and like eating yummy food, having coffee, staying out late.
joy when they eat yummy food. I enjoy
Yeah,
that.
you know what, you guys? I've had very hard battles I don't ever wish upon
We
it.
can talk about it one day, not today.
Yeah, but the year and a half, there's been a lot of letting go. and a lot of accepting of things that I couldn't change, and
Yeah, control.
that I just were so out of my control, and I want to control everything. And so that year and a half and letting go and working on my body and working on myself and not feeling guilty. Yes. So going back to that thought of guilt, not feeling guilty of taking care of myself really has helped, because I would feel guilty getting a facial once a year. I would feel guilty, just doing things when that money could have gone to my son and all the other stuff. So, because Butch always says, enjoy yourself. He always gives me permission. He's like, you don't need to ask. He's like, you just need to enjoy. He's like, you work really hard. And so, yeah, like the last year and a half with the exercise and breaking my knee too, right? That injury just kind of, but it really puts so much in perspective of how I really have to take care of myself. Because I really, you guys, I'm like, I am not going down like this. I'm not going to be in a walker or a wheelchair. Dude, I don't want to be limping. So that also helped me just put in perspective, where do I see myself 10, 15, 20 years from now? It made me really think I have to stay strong. So I think that's also what has kept us going to the gym and lifting weights 5-6 days, a week. And then spiritually, we do our very best. I'll say like 75% of the time we do our best to get to church. But we're prayerful, we're prayerful. We pray to God every day. And Joey, I got this idea from you about doing the automatic donation. So I don't ever feel guilty. Because, like before I would like, oh, we missed church, so I didn't get to give my donation. And now it's just automatic. So thanks for that, Joey. Because now I don't feel guilty. And then it helps with my taxes.
Yes, very true. Very true.
It helps a lot, let me tell you. Okay, so Yun.
Okay, let's go move on to my favorite fashion. I don't know if it's my favorite.
Joey, you are our fashionista.
I have a lot of clothes, and then I have a lot of clothes that don't fit anymore. So, but I love them still, so I have to make them work somehow.
You get them altered?
I haven't yet, because I haven't reached my goal range. I don't know. I've lost like, I think like 56 pounds over the last 2 years. I've gone from, and it's funny because I have clothes. I'm like, okay, I still fit this. So wow, how did I look with it? Like this
Right.
dress wearing, I wore when I was 215 pounds, but I don't remember feeling like ever big or not in it. But because maybe I don't know, just, my brain was just like, I like the way I look. So, but I can still fit it now. So I'm just imagining like, how did I look in it? Like 56 more pounds. I guess I can look at pictures. But
Great. That's great. I'm so happy.
How do you see how your style has changed? Like now that we're in our 50s, has it changed much? Or are you still pretty much sticking to your core fashion that you've been doing for the last?
Well, you know what, Em and I, we have to default to a certain thing here. I think as a teacher or anyone in the educational field, there's a certain type of look that just stays with you, I think. And right, and then we all have the best. We all have the long.
But what about outside of school?
Oh yeah, outside. Oh yeah. I'm a sweater jeans kind of gal. And I think I've always been that, just jeans. And
I love fashion. And luckily for me, I've worked in so many different schools. So I've gone from some where I like really look like I'm an Amish. So I'm not joking. Some days Butch will be like, you look like you're Amish. Because I'll be like fully clothed. I'll be fully clothed and I'll wear like this collared long sleeve.
You'll be fully clothed,
like,
as opposed to,
well, from neck down. And then other days I'll look very stylish. So I have a very, I think you guys know, I have a very eclectic style. I can wear leather, I can wear lace, I can wear, I think I have a very eclectic style, so I wear a
It
lot.
hasn't changed. So, but you don't think it's changed at all
I
then?
don't think it's changed at all. In fact, now I feel like we can rock more things more than ever. I think the
I care
holidays-
less.
Yeah, I care
People think.
less.
That's how I feel.
I care less. I mean, I have things from 15 years ago that I'm pulling out now because I can fit it. I'm like, oh, it came back, right? And so, yeah, I think the caring less.
And where do you like to shop? Like, do you thrift? Do you buy resale? Like, do you do rent the runway and you end up buying it? Like, what are some of the places like your go-to places
Oh boy,
to
guys.
find things if you're ever looking, or out of your friends' closets?
I've
Yes.
done Rent the Runway. They're pretty good. I've done Rent the Runway.
I've never done. I want to try Rent the Runway.
Yeah.
I know my friends. I have a friend who's really big on Nuuly, and a lot of their clothes are from Anthropology, and it's a subscription, so you get pieces, and then you have the option to buy.
Lee, what was it? That's like a tape.
Nuuly.
No, but what was it? Not what was it before, but what was the company before that started that?
Stitch Fix, I think was
Stitch
one.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it's kind of
Stitch
like a Stitch Fix, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But
this
now it's
one-
Anthropology clothes.
So yeah, so that's your vibe. Like if you like those clothes, and then I think you pick your style. I haven't done it, and I've seen some of the stuff they sell on clearance through Anthropology. I've seen like previously worn, lightly worn, on Nuuly. So what are some style rules that you've like said? I don't care what that rule is.
Pocket.
Bucket.
Oh, you know.
I know. Like, what are some rules that you said? I don't care if people say that. I'm still gonna do it. Like, don't wear white after Labor Day. I love white.
I
I
don't
wear
even know
white
what that means. What does that? Why can't you wait after Labor Day? What's the
because
what-
white is a summer color. You're supposed to traditionally wear it between Memorial Day and.
I never knew. I kept asking people that at work, and nobody knew.
Well, I don't think on Guam anybody cared because it's always summer. So you can wear it anytime.
Right,
So
right.
that's probably why I wear white. I have like this much white in my
Oh
closet.
my God, you and me both, Joy. I love white.
I know.
I
I'm a
do.
sucker for white and denim. Anything
Oh,
white and
Joey,
white.
you and I are like this because I was just organizing my closet. I'm like, why do I have 5 denim long sleeve shirts?
I have like 3 denim dresses. I've got 2 denim
I have 2
blouses.
denim dresses.
I have what? 2 denim dresses also, but not. a
And
lot
I-
of-
2 denim vests, 2 denim jackets. I'm like, oh my.
But there's so many different kinds of denim jackets, like a short one, a long one. I have one with a hood. I
True,
have one that's lined.
true.
Sorry, I am a maximalist and not a minimalist. Obviously, I don't have a capsule wardrobe. That's not me.
Trying to. I actually was trying to do that. It's not working. Not working.
I think I love
Yes,
clothes.
isn't it like you have to have a certain amount of time in mind already to have a capsule wardrobe? So that's why it's good for travel, but I don't know about.
Well, I think what people do
Daily
is they change out like per season. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not me.
So-
Not me.
So what's one thing that you used to wear or like loved like maybe 20, 25 years ago? Like, okay, that's not for me anymore. Like I can't do it anymore.
Doc Martens.
I just bought a pair of Doc Martens.
Oh, they
But
are
these
actually
really different
coming
kinds.
Can I
back.
just tell you
Oh,
though,
back.
the ones that Butch found for me,
Yeah.
because I said, man, I had a pair of red Doc Martens. What was I
I
thinking?
remember.
And he found them,
Wow.
shoes, but the heels aren't hard like they used to be, Joey. This one was actually soft and flexible, and I was like,
It's not the same.
I had major blisters back in the day.
Yeah.
Major.
But they
It's
were
an
what we
improvement.
wore to school, right? That was our thing. Well, maybe not just our thing, but
Trying to think what. So what was the question again, Joey?
I
What
said, what's one thing you'll never wear again?
acid wash? I can't.
never say
I know.
never.
I can't. I've seen it. I've seen like this generation wear it, and I'm like, no,
Acid washed?
acid wash. I won't do it. I won't do it.
What
Or
about jelly shoes? What about jelly shoes?
Oh, they're cute. I would still wear them if I
they're
like.
cute. I
They're
actually have a pair of something jelly-ish like.
I saw that. I saw it on Instagram. I think people wearing like thong jelly sandals.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking like the ones that like the flats. Remember those?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I had a pair
That's what I mean,
from
right?
A1
I wouldn't
store.
say no to it.
We all
I
went
think
to the
it's,
skate.
I'm healing my inner child. I want that.
Jelly shoes. Oh my gosh.
MJ.
Okay. So
What
now
is
we're going to talk about some movement and wellness, you guys. What is working? And this is a really good topic because, Joy and I, we keep following, I know all of these people on Instagram. And which one for you guys has been working for you? Is it walking? Is it lifting? Is it yoga? Is it rest? What is it?
For
Pickleball.
me, yeah, hers pickleball. That you
Lifting
get a good
too.
workout out of
Lifting's
that, from what
cool.
I gather.
Yeah. What?
I said that you get a good workout out of that. According to my watch, I get notifications after you're done with a pickleball workout, and it says how many calories you've.
Well,
Nice.
but you gotta keep in mind, Ken and I made the mistake of sharing our Apple ID. So yeah. So if it says I burned that many calories, that is on a 200 some pound body instead of mine, which is so what you see may not be really Mel's caloric deficit stuff. But anyway, yeah, you do.
So
You do.
cute.
Huh?
I think it's so cute. You and Ken doing the pickleball. It just makes you guys so happy and
It
and
does. And we've
do it together.
anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt that, Joey. Go ahead. But lifting is good too. At our age, we do really need to lift more.
Yep.
For those joints.
Yeah, I think for me, definitely walking and lifting, and then short bursts of cardio, not like long. So if I'm gonna do cardio, I my first choice is jumping rope. Like if I put it in a high intensity workout, I'll jump rope to get my heart rate up. Between that and weights or kettlebell, whatever.
Yeah.
That's my choice. That's what I enjoy and what feels good. Sometimes rowing, I'll row. But running is not really for me. If I run, it's on a treadmill, not on the streets.
Yeah, well, the impact is so
like
hard on the body.
30 seconds, like 30
You
seconds.
know? Yeah, much better. I mean, I much prefer actually running on a treadmill just because it's easier on the joints. But yeah, definitely loving the weights. I love it. I love, love, love. With the knee injury, I'm just starting to get back on the rowing machine. I just started back on the treadmill because I tell you guys I had a scare a month ago. Like I fell. They thought I could do. I was at my physical therapist.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Like, okay, I think you can do this jump squat, and I didn't land right. It felt like I landed like I injured my knee again. Like it felt like it popped out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have like serious PTSD. So just got back on the treadmill last week, just walking and like kung fu grip, holding onto the the rail, and the bike machine. So I'm starting off slowly, but I'm hoping to get.
Was that on your first jump squat where you felt the pain already?
Are you talking about from my injury?
Yeah, no. When you were doing PT, when he told you to do a jump squat, or whoever.
Yeah, it's a guy. Yeah, he was doing all of these different movements, and then hey, just jump up, and then squat, and I just landed wrong. And so it's a big mental game too, you guys. So, but yeah, I'm hoping in the next month we all agree. So whatever brings us joy. Mel with the pickleball, Joey with the lifting, like me, walking. You know what? I know I should do this, you guys, but I know I need to do yoga. But I just can't get into it.
I stretch a lot.
I don't like yoga. I just like the stretching. Yeah, I mean, but not like I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's maybe it's not for me yet, but
I just like stretching.
I don't know. I felt like my body took a drastic change 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And I think 7 years ago, I was probably just a little heavier than I am now. And then between then and 2022, I had gained like 50 pounds. Like I just didn't notice. So I think a lot of it, I didn't realize I was in perimenopause at the time. And I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. So I'm glad I talked to my doctor and he put me on a GLP-1 when it was still fairly not as popular as now. And that kickstarted like a change in my habits, movement, eating. It definitely helps. It doesn't do it all by itself. And no matter what any critic says, it's not just a matter of, doing an injection and then watching pounds melt. It's really not. For
There's
me,
work involved.
it quieted like my mind about thinking about food, and then it did make me less hungry and feel more full when I did eat. And it still does that for me today. And it lowered my A1C, which was borderline diabetic. So I mean, there's a lot of other
There's a lot of benefits.
Yeah. And since I've started the hormone replacement 2 months ago, I think that'll help too. Like once I get rebalanced, because I'm sure the change in my levels of progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, I'm sure that had a lot to do with weight gain, stress, all that, all the above.
I'm so glad you're talking about it because I already had this problem 5 years ago, sisters. Yeah. And now that you mentioned that, Joey, from COVID, 2019?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the start of my peri because I was kind of still on my birth control. And remember, I told you guys that I was like, Butch and I were like, okay, maybe we'll have a baby at 45. And the moment I got off, the moment I got off birth control, I'm like, oh, I didn't get my period for a month. Maybe I'm pregnant. 2 months goes by, 3 months go by, and then a whole year. And that's when I realized, oh, I probably have been in perimenopause and I didn't realize it.
Because you're on the pill for so long.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, now that from 2019 all the way now, the weight just kind of escalated because I went from like 140 to like 167. That's a lot of weight to put on, 27 pounds in that amount of time. So, and now I've been able to take that weight off, but that took a lot. Hormone replacement therapy, working out with weights, changing the way I eat. Like, I intermittent fast anyways, but it still wasn't working. That was a thing.
What used to work before didn't work during peri for sure.
Yeah. And that's when I had to go to my doctor and I'm like,
But you never suspected that you were in peri at all?
I don't even know what that was.
No, because now I was on the birth control pill. When you're on the birth control, those are hormones. So
yeah, and those are strong.
Yeah, but then we're going through that. I guess so. Yeah, you're right. I guess you don't think about 10 years before it actually happens, you get these symptoms.
And no, and I don't think like my doctor never brought it up. Like I would complain. Yeah. Well, he did say like, you're at that time, your hormones are changing, but never use the word perimenopause. And I don't think I only heard that maybe within the last year from MJ. And then that's when I started looking things up. And it's just become more of a hot topic. Like it's all over the internet and Instagram and podcasts from doctors. And
yeah, my doctor never brought it up with me, not once. And she's totally holistic, but she would just be like, oh, eat this, take some black cohosh. She would just tell me to get all these black cohosh, like some kind of some kind of like
supplement.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
Yes, black cohosh. She'd be like, oh, eat some soybeans, eat more tofu, eat dates, because she was just like wanting me to take a natural
dates.
Which is why I love dates. I'm telling you, she never brought it up either. And I don't know. I don't think she suspected anything
out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mel?
I was introduced to the world of peri or whatever, honestly, just during diagnosis. And I think, well, of course, when the discussion of the need to have the mastectomy happened, because that wasn't the initial discussion, but they did warn me this is going to like accelerate all the symptoms that women usually get past 50. And how old was I when I was diagnosed? 47, 48, which was young for breast cancer. And I'm telling you, I noticed it almost immediately. I went from 130 to like, boom, there's the 25 whatever pound increase. And it's pretty weird. You're like, you lose a breast and you don't think it really affects everything, but estrogen is a very powerful hormone. So
the Email Robbins podcast is really good
about that.
The M Life. I think that's the doctor.
That's what it's called.
No, her guest is an expert
Oh,
the
yeah. I think I've seen.
I think it's an hour and a half. I'm only like halfway through. But
I've
she
seen-
talks about, she asked her all these questions like, what is estrogen? Is it a hormone? How do we make it? Like all the science behind it. But sorry to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, that's good. I need to know. But the bottom line there is, well, unfortunately, because my cancer was estrogen, like it fed off of estrogen and progesterone, ladies. I can, and my doctor, who I love very much, says, she'll never, to just never go on any of the hormone stuff. So I am on my own. I'm trying to figure the pickleball, whatever, but it's harder. Your body just changes. It's harder to lose weight. It's harder to breathe. And there's like a whole list of things that happen to you during menopause or perimenopause. And yeah, but you just embrace it. I mean, what else can you do? I've learned how to do that. Does it make me feel better that I can't wear? Here's the thing, right? When you were like, what can you wear? What do you wish you? Well, I wish I could still fit into some of those freaking black bathing suits I used to fit in just 2 years ago, but that's not going to happen. But when you embrace it and when you think of, but we're alive and we have this, right? And we're all here. It's funny, some parts of it. But yeah, I think what you guys shared is every woman's struggle with how aging, and I know we're going to get into gray hair soon. I see it on the list. How aging affects, right? How it just affects us mentally and everything. Because my answer is to that, yes. In fact, I just recently had mine colored because where do you guys get your grays? I get it all like
right here.
Yeah.
I'm growing out my hair and I stopped coloring.
Yeah.
So because I want to see how my hair is growing. So right now this is real. Like all of this there's no color, no highlights.
Okay.
And then, but it's it's hiding.
It's all here and under here.
Yeah.
So I have camouflage.
So I love that we're talking about this, guys. And I know this is going to be so relatable to everyone. What were the symptoms? And what changes happened to your body? I want to start because I'm going to tell you how I also knew before I hit perimenopause. I suspect that did stand out was the big pooch in the belly.
Yes.
It was like, what is this? And Joie, I love how honest Joie was. So honest with me one day. Remember, Joie came to your house. You're like, yeah, you never had that.
It was true. I mean, I've always had one, but you never did. Like
I never did, and I was like,
your weight.
Where is this fat spilling out of underneath my panty? Like my panty couldn't hold it in anymore.
I've always had that. So girl, I still got that.
But because that's why I don't wear thongs anymore, you guys. Because the thong is gonna hold that stuff.
It's dental floss.
You know what? I'm serious. And then I was like, why is my panties rolling? I mean, the panties weren't holding the stuff anymore. And I was in denial for a little bit, but that was one of the first signs making me laugh. And then my boobs were like drooping like I was part of a Hutu tribe. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Like I had really nice boobies, really.
If you think I'm going to discuss as much as you have, there is no way. I'm not going to discuss. All I have for you is 2 words, National Geographic. And that's all you need to know. Okay.
How about this?
I'm trying to be real here because I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, what has happened?
Like, who am I looking at? Like, where did I come from?
I literally was like, why are they like deflated balloons? Like, what happened? And then
it's like a water balloon hanging.
I am not kidding you guys. I was like, oh, the visual. And then I went night. I can't say night sweats, but I would get very like sweaty, and then have
night sweats.
Yeah, night sweats, and then I had to rip off the blanket. And then Butch, like it got to a point, like it probably after like 6 months, he was like, I think I might have to sleep in another bedroom because I was just thrashing the blankets every night. So that's why I had to take control of my life. And I couldn't I was waking up 3 times a night.
Yeah.
And I was timing it 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And then when I looked these symptoms up, other women were saying the same thing. Like, if you're waking up at 3, 4, or 5, your cortisol levels are high, you're probably in perimenopause. And I kind of let that ride for about 6 to 8 months. So I was miserable. And now,
Do you guys have fatigue? Like I have fatigue.
Mel, I'm going to
No.
tell you, now that I'm on hormone replacement therapy,
Oh, I see. Because yeah.
and I take some magnesium at night, along with my progesterone. So I'm on estradiol and progesterone, just the lowest dosage. You guys, I sleep so good. I love sleep.
I'm with you there. It's only been like 5 weeks.
Oh, I felt it 2 weeks into taking the.
Yeah, immediately. The sleep came first. And that was a lot for me.
Yeah,
That's a
so
lot.
you really look refreshed, Joe. You look fresh.
I do.
You do.
I have no problems with sleep.
Oh God, then you're so lucky.
No,
You're
yeah,
so
I mean,
lucky.
not yet. I don't know. Or like wash face, right?
Yeah,
And
this is what I use.
okay.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Can I just
No.
say that Joey, you have saved my life with Vintner's daughter.
What is Vintner's daughter?
I'll give MJ
Okay,
a
the
sample.
samples. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have to eat Ichiban and like canned vegetables for the next 6 months because I bought
I
that.
thought it was your gift. Your mother's
It was a gift from for Mother's Day, but like
Why
it is
does it cost like $1 million?
very expensive, but I can see why it's worth. Well, anyway, I'll get to my part. I don't use it every day.
Give me the price point. I need to know now.
The price point is 8 anthropology dresses. No, I'm kidding. 4, maybe 3 to 4 anthropology.
But how much is a set?
Like $500?
No,
Yeah,
it's, I think it's
4
like
or 5.
4.
Joey. Yeah,
But I do it. I make it stretch, so I buy one every 6 months.
You can do 6 months.
Oh, it's a 400 is a 6-month supply.
Yes.
The way I use it, I know.
I alter it, but it's one of the best. I have to
But
tell
I don't
you.
get facials. I don't do that. I don't.
Yeah.
So I do all my stuff at home.
I mean, can't you tell? Hello. I'm kidding. I only used it like 5 times because
I know. So the cleanser is newer. This is my cleanser.
Right.
It's the same brand, and it's a double cleanser, so it does both oil but I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I can't really true test. But it does remove it when I use it if I have a full face of mascara.
So how did you discover it? Like what made you want to buy this product?
So I started with. Sorry, we're talking about me too much. I started with the oil because I was reading about facial oil, and then this one came up as like highly suggested, and it's called a serum. It's not really oil. I mean, it's not called oil, but that's the consistency.
Is it from Korea?
No, it's not. It's actually from Napa, and
A clarifying exfoliant. So I started noticing I would get these like white little dots that are not pimples.
I've
called
seen it.
milia.
yes. Does that work
And-
for it?
But that's how you get rid of them is you have to use salicylic
Acid.
Yeah,
Oh,
a product with it. So
I put this on at night.
before you do the rest of your skincare, that's your first step after wash.
Oh, are we doing our toner stuff?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm wetting my face because you're supposed to use this essence with a wet face. So I'm just wetting my.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would never
Yeah.
use the face.
So this essence, it contains the benefits of vitamin C serum, hyaluronic serum, a prebiotic serum, pH balanced toner, an exfoliator in like this little bottle. This costs a lot, but I make it last. I use
How
it only at
long have
night.
you been on it, Joey? Oh, and then I always put on Aquaphor on my lip.
Yeah, I do that too before bed. This
Oh.
one, I've been doing it for 5 years. No, since 2020. So like
Oh my
I
God.
discovered at the end of the
You've been on it
pandemic.
for 5 years.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
only on my
your
6th set.
free
I've
bottle.
only used 5 sets in 5 years because I make it last. I only do it at night. You're supposed to do it morning and night, but I just use other stuff for the morning.
Yeah.
Well,
Or if you have my budget, you only do it twice a week.
I don't even have your budget. So
No, Wait, but so I have a cleanser too. I use True Botanicals. That's good. But I do the drugstore How come
Go
you-
like put your hand and then put it in front of it. There you go.
That's what you pick.
that's all I use for my.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna try these Korean products that these ladies are selling, and
Those are expensive too sometimes, Em.
I think that they're like $100. I can afford that if it's like
Just make it last.
make it last for $100. All right. The next thing I use at night, I just try to find
And
things
then I
like is glycolic
Ooh.
because that's supposed to help like smooth your face and get rid of the wrinkles, that kind of stuff,
Okay.
and remove it. I don't know, remove any spots. I could use this too.
No. This is my next thing that I use.
That's her next thing, her
Lots
serum.
of serum.
So you cleanse, and now there's a serum.
So
Yes.
I cleanse and then I use this. And this also, I forgot, has apple cider vinegar too.
Yes, and I love
I know
how
people-
I
small-
just put apple cider vinegar then on my face.
Yeah, people do. It's supposed to be really good for your face.
Okay,
Sure.
so
I
I
just might.
while you guys are putting stuff on there, I didn't want to have to show this, but I will. So
What?
this is my thing. Because
Oh, I love it.
Joey, I can't believe you did not show yours.
Oh, I forgot. Because we were
You.
we went
Wait,
straight to this thing. Okay, I'll pull mine on, but I'm not gonna use it.
I'm not
How long do you wear it for?
10 minutes. Joey's is only 5 or 3.
Okay,
But
how
I
much
think
is
it's 6 minutes total.
okay? How much is that contraption, dear God?
Well, I don't know. I forgot. But you
Mine.
can choose anti-aging or anti-acne. Remember the last time I chose anti-acne?
Oh my God, you guys both look like Mike Myers. Can you guys get me that for my birthday?
Sure. But the last time I used anti-acne, I won't suggest it for because it darkened my skin. even-
Hyperpigmentation.
that story. So I looked and I went, oh my gosh, why do I look like I have cheetah dots on my face? But anyway, it just looks like this.
Okay, now what does that help? Like rejuvenate?
That's what it
Do you
rejuvenates.
guys
helps,
see difference?
Because it has red light therapy and what was the other one? Red light and
Blue light, red light, and
Okay.
so I
infrared.
Do
have
you guys
that.
see a difference? Do you see a difference? A tightness?
You know, I do a teeny tiny, but then that could also be because of all the
Other
8,000
products.
put on my face. But
Because it's
I
supposed to help with the turnover and production of
cellular turnover.
yes. So that's what it's supposed to help with.
All
and I
right.
have one for my neck because my neck to me is that's the problem area. So I have that for my neck. And then
What thing
next thing.
I could do is I have this wand and it heats up the face and it's supposed to help. You see? It looks like
Oh,
it
we'll
looks a
do
little
yours
phallic.
Yours, okay.
Oh, Mel, I saw that purple one. I saw some celebrities.
I
doing that.
love it. Yeah, but you have to buy the real one. But wait, go, Joey. Do tell, because I
What's
like
that?
I like
Joey?
that.
It's a wand. It does cooling and heating. So in the morning, you're supposed to do cooling to help with puffiness, and then heating to help with absorption of product before bed. So
Oh.
that's what I do. So I look like a crazy person. This is how long I'm in the bathroom.
I tried to dunk my face in the morning in a bowl of ice water.
How is that?
I only lasted 2 days because it's too cold.
So would you like a wand instead? Because this one it's cold.
Probably. Okay, the next thing I
Okay.
put on is CeraVe Skin Renewing Retinol Serum.
Oh, that's good for
Okay.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, this has retinol properties in it. That's the serum. The serum.
I'm gonna use my Vitners tomorrow because Joey's already using hers.
Yeah. So this is what you're supposed to do this for 6 minutes, but I'm always lazy. I just probably do 3. Just try to warm up. So my face gets really flush. I don't know if it shows how red I'm getting.
Are you supposed to plug that in?
It recharges.
Charges? Okay.
Yes, it has a battery.
Anyway, I would love to use retinol too, but you can't go out in the sun with that, right?
That's why you use it at night, right?
Yeah, I actually wear it twice a day. You guys know I load up on so much sunblock.
Oh, that's right.
So my next thing is another CeraVe eye cream.
Oh, that's a good one. I heard about that purple, that one. That's her.
So use books. I really like CeraVe. I like clean it's clean products, you know.
I know.
I
all my products are
really-
clean too.
Oil.
Clean beauty.
What is this?
Clean beauty.
Oh my gosh, you
No,
can't.
this is a new product I'm trying.
Yours?
Huh?
It's
See, Joey
all-
just knows typology. No,
It's
I
I don't know. I got sucked in through Instagram, but I actually do like it.
There's some things I'm seeing on Instagram, like dermatology. There's this one dermatology.
Dermatologica.
Yeah. Or no, I think it's called
Dermalogica.
There. That one.
maybe or dermatol. I don't know, you guys. All right. And then last but not least, I really like this nourishing
What?
daily facial. If I'm in the mood, I'll do gua sha, but not
But you
I
tonight.
don't remember.
I'll do gua sha. Or
Oh, you have one of those things?
I do. I asked.
That's what I'm sorry, I'm like, oh my god, I love it. That's what
You have one too?
celebrities use.
I love it. And then
Yes.
this is my other thing that I like.
Eva Longoria. Who was it? Was it Eva Longoria who had?
Yes,
Did
but
I-
you have to buy
Oh
the
no,
right
it was
one.
like Hillary Duff,
No, who is this? Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba.
But
This
you
is
got to
my-
buy the real one. It's called Nurse Jamie.
This is my
What is it?
my equivalent of a moisturizer. I don't know.
I just love it.
Wait, so you don't use facial oil? No?
Yeah. Look, I just put it on.
Can't
Yeah,
see
she
it.
put that.
Oh, that's the oil. Okay.
Yes,
And so I think the rule is you're supposed to put thinnest to thickest,
thinnest to thickest.
I don't
like
know.
the weight. So this is my last. This is one of my last.
And if I'm inclined to do so,
What?
I might
I
do it.
remember to do my neck because I always
Might
forget.
do a little bit of gua sha.
And then I bought this
Yeah,
from
I always do that too.
Typology. Is supposed to help with hair growth for your lash and
Oh
your
yeah,
brow.
you guys want to see? Hello world, I use
Rogaine.
Rogaine.
Hey, we couldn't see it. Hello, world.
How do you put it on?
Do you really need that?
Yes,
Has it
I
been
am
that
losing
bad?
my hair. I am losing my hair, people.
It doesn't look like it.
I know I
am-
can tell, but you can tell because it's your hair.
I took pictures and
I
let
have
me
this.
tell
This is
you,
my thing for gua sha.
that valley is wide, okay? That valley is getting wider and wider.
Deep and wide. Oh my gosh. Remember that song?
Now
Hello,
people do the
world.
crazy stuff that I do for 30 minutes in the bathroom. By the time I get out, Chris is asleep.
Wait, Joey, does that have like ultrasonic? Is that the ultrasonic, whatever?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a current. It just it's a T-bar and it's you use it so it also vibrates.
There's no like
No current.
thing.
I tried that and I returned it. It wasn't for me. I don't like the little
Does it zap things away or I don't know.
No, it's supposed to stimulate and it does give you
Maybe
a-
Rogaine will
a,
come
um,
for
in-
me.
like a short-term effect of tightness.
Oh, sure.
Rogaine, if you're out
Oh,
there,
this is-
talk to me.
Is that a mousse or is it a cream? What's the
Like
texture?
a mousse.
So do you put it all over your head or only where you think you're thinning?
Just the top of my hair where I'm seeing it. Like,
You put it on your fat.
Why would you
no,
want
because
Fafa
I
Rogaine on
don't
your
want
Fafa? Like,
hair,
honestly.
and
For those who don't know, Fafa is your underarm.
and I don't even have fafa hair, so I don't want any. Okay,
Wow.
done with that.
I love how we
that
all
every
have different
night?
tools for gua sha. That you use that thing.
I have this and then I have this and you know what? I had a migraine the other day and I massaged so I feel kind of bruised up here when I massage.
What's that? Is that a razor?
Someone gave it to me, and
Are you shaving your face?
and it's like got these spikes, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, like microderm. It's
Yeah.
supposed to like help stimulate collagen production.
yeah. So here we
Like,
go.
well, you're supposed to put something on after you do that, so it's more absorption. What the heck happened to you?
I touched my mouth.
With what?
I got a taste of the Rogaine in my mouth. I hope I don't have grow hair on my tongue.
MJ, the things you do.
I know. I was the one that put toothpaste on my face. Remember to get rid of a zit.
Yeah, and actually that worked. I you know, that was
you
before
know
the
what?
internet.
You're not going to sleep with it. I slept with mine, and I
Mm-hmm.
came to school with a big burn mark.
I remember.
You slept with what?
Toothpaste to get rid of
Colgate.
the.
It has to be Colgate.
Oh yeah. No. I remember that. You didn't come to school the next day.
Yes, I did. I just covered my face.
Oh,
She used the first version of the pimple stars and dots.
But
It was the
that's
mini
the thing.
band-aids.
I'm one of those. I'll try it, you guys. I'll be the person to try it. I'm telling you, if I have money, I got to do something to this neck. But Joey, your face really does look great.
So that's the secret. That's
and
my
so does
secret.
yours, Mel. Come on. You gotta
Yes,
add
we
that.
all look fabulous.
Keep
We
talking, Mel.
don't look
No, I like it's. This is all the filter stuff. I still need to put one more thing. I put
I don't have
vitamin
a filter.
C
You guys using
powder.
a filter?
What?
I have a
What
light.
filter?
I just have a
What
bright
filter? The Paris?
Oh, the books in the background.
That's a
Anyway.
background, not a filter. We don't have filters on.
Oh, whoops. So the last thing
We're
you
very
do,
flush now because of all the trying to get the blood everywhere.
wow,
Yeah, that's what it is. You're getting blood.
And then I like it in the morning. My face is still like this. It still feels like
puffy.
not puffy. Do I look puffy?
Oh, I mean, not puffy, like collagened. You know what I mean?
No.
And if I do have time, then I the
Oh,
dry.
you're supposed to dry brush before you shower. You're gonna have all your dead skin cells where on your bed.
Skin cells, come on. But it
Libug.
feels so good, you guys.
Oh, I do use this.
dry
You guys
brush?
use this?
What's that?
Because I have a lot of skin, from my overhang.
I
my
was
apron
wondering
band.
about that. Does it work?
It does. It gets rid of the chafing. So this is the overnight. And then I use this one like before I go out if I'm wearing shorter shorts.
Yes, I need some.
Mega babe. And so I use this is the nighttime for healing. Healing.
Mm.
So I use it in between, my chunky thighs and
Oh,
underneath my belly because I don't like to shave because especially now that it's hot.
Okay, and the last thing, you guys, I do use at night sometimes.
I love how you're like, I don't have a night routine. Who said that? That was Mel, right?
That was Mel.
I don't. Compared to you guys?
Use this magnesium.
Oh, me,
spray.
I use this one.
What's that for?
The magnesium spray. I was reading up on like how to have good sleep and
Oh,
spray
okay.
this on my feet, but
don't need
also on tired muscles. So after like
Mhm.
physical therapy or a hard workout, I'll spray this on the muscles.
Does it work?
How long have you been using it?
A year.
Yeah, because so mine says start with your feet and then work your way up to your thighs and your stomach. So that now I do my stomach.
And
And
then
my
last. I really love this, you guys. Hold on.
Doctor.
I've never tried that one.
So it's a lavender essential oil, helps calm the mind for a good night's sleep. So it's like you put this all over your body.
Oh, I'm gonna pick that up when I go. Did you get it at
Oil
Target or
though?
CVS?
Walmart, Target, you guys. So this I put,
Oil.
it's oil, but man, it smells so good. And Butch is always like, man, your skin feels so nice.
But I don't want to feel like I rolled in a walk. It's not doesn't feel like that.
Mel,
Yes, Steve. I don't want. I want
no.
to
It
absorb.
feels like I got out of a spa. It's
Yeah, but is
really
it all over?
spa-like.
Is
Okay,
it
I'm gonna try it.
oil? I don't like that feeling.
You know what, Mel? It doesn't. It's not like overly greasy.
Like baby oil. Remember when we
No,
were
it's
young?
not like baby oil. It's not like you're in mantika. No,
That's what I mean. Like I don't want to feel like
No.
I'm being stir fried.
no, you're not. Oh, it's like your facial oil. You know how like
Oh yes, and you go okay,
that's the
okay.
feeling because it's an essential oil. It's lavender.
okay.
I'm all about good sleep, and hubby loves it.
Okay.
Doctor, you guys,
Seen
Doc-
that at Walgreens.
yeah, Dr. Teals is good.
So where do you put it? All over your body or just your arms?
I do my arms and my legs.
Okay.
Arms and legs. Just so
Oh,
that
and I
I'll
almost
be right back. I
forgot.
need to get my medicines.
Okay, I need eye drops.
Oh, and for the hair peoples,
Wow.
you guys know I'm
Oh.
on Nutrafol.
What? Nutrafol. What is that? Hair
For
supplement?
hair growth.
It's hair growth supplements.
Okay.
So I double up with the Rogaine since that's topical, and then this one I eat.
Does that work? Do you think it's working?
I
Does it
think
feel-
it has because my hair is not shedding like crazy anymore.
think you'd go bald. I mean, is it that
No.
bad?
Yes, the shower was getting clogged, and then I just gently comb my hair, and it looked like I vigorously cut my hair. I mean, it was coming out, and
Bad.
it was coming out bad. I was freaking out. Progesterone.
Okay.
Take this nightly, 100 milligrams. Magnesium, 500 milligrams, and 4 pills of Nutrafol, you guys.
Okay. What's your
I
amend?
hope all sponsors me. I hope all of these companies sponsor me because I'm using their stuff.
What's yours, JoJo? I gotta go
I have Lipitor,
Okay.
Lipitor,
Gotta get water.
atorvastatin. That's for cholesterol.
get- Okay.
I have hydrochlorothiazide, which is for my blood pressure. And I have my progesterone, 100 milligrams.
Does that every night, sis?
Yes, every night. And then losartan, which is for my blood pressure. I already have that.
Ta-da!
And then when I'm missing something. Oh, and I take a allergy pill daily. This is why I'm in the bathroom for over 30
I
minutes.
take an allergy pill too. When I see it windy and I'm sneezing all day, then I'm like,
I'm on it year round, girl. And then I take 2 magnesium glycinate.
yep, magnesium.
Wow.
Glycinate.
Magnesium was only suggested to me, not even for sleep, but for my migraines.
Oh, have
Yeah.
you tried?
I have, and I have them there, but I don't even know what they're. Yeah, glycinate. That was the one that she had suggested for me. 2 big tablets in the morning and 2 in the evening. So
I can only do 2. I have a aversion. I gag a lot.
I know.
From
We
the
were
horse
just talking
pills.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Can I tell you guys a funny story? So I take turmeric pills, right? And they're orangey yellow, and
Did you turn yellow?
right, the coating.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize for months I have been going to work because I take the pills like after I'm done dressing, and then I'll touch my face. Dude,
Oh.
you know I've been going to work. There's been a yellow stain on my face, and then the one day my boss, the superintendent's like, what's all that yellow stuff?
No one's saying to.
Holding
What
on
was it? Was it leaky? The capsule?
just like I was
Powder.
on my face. Yeah, it's a capsule. But I've been doing this for months and no one ever stopped me to say, hey, you got yellow stuff all over your face. But my boss
Out of your
my
makeup.
boss was like, I'm your friend. I'm gonna tell you, you got some what's that? So
You didn't notice that?
No.
Or you just walk
And
out?
I don't check myself out at all throughout the day. Once I go to work,
Oh, look at Joey. Joey, you okay?
I know.
Take
poor
it, girl, take it.
One of the tiniest pill, it touched the top of my
Roof.
tongue.
Oh.
And then like I tasted it. So now it's like the
Oh.
most bitter.
I love your. I'm looking at your face, Joy. I'm like, ooh, it looks really good.
Thought you were saying you're looking at my face, so I posed.
Yes, let's do it again now. Your face, pose.
It's my
This thing, though, I wonder if a dermatologist can get rid of that.
You can. You should go.
Like a,
Is it just?
it's
like
just
sunspot
melanin.
or-
Yeah, a sunspot.
then
And I
you,
have one on my leg too, but
they
it's
should be able to.
have you ever done chemical peels? I love chemical peels.
no, didn't who was the one? Was it you? Somebody did a chemical peel and it was try out Tagalog phrases. What do I do?
Uh,
Tied to beauty, fashion, or self-care.
This.
Oh,
I just Googled. How about maganda ako sa loob at sa labas?
Go
uh,
on.
What's that in English?
I'm beautiful inside and out.
Do you want me to just say phrases and you guys tell me
Yes.
what they
Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
What you got?
How about this one? Ang tunay na ganda, hindi lang sa mukha, nasa puso at kilos din.
True beauty is not just in the face; it is in your um inside and in
Heart,
your
your heart.
actions. Your heart and in your actions.
Yes, that's good.
Oh,
Okay.
very nice.
Okay, MJ, this is for you.
Okay.
Hindi ako pabaya. Inaalagaan ko ang sarili ko.
Oh shoot.
You got this, Em.
Hindi ako pabaya. I am not what? Pabaya.
Pabaya means to neglect.
You know, pabayaan.
Oh, okay. So
Hindi
Hindi-
ako pabaya. Inaalagaan ko ang sarili ko. So you got that
will,
part. I'm
will
not,
not neglect taking care of myself.
yeah,
Tama ba yan?
yeah,
Okay.
I take care of myself.
I take care of myself. All right. One more. Isa pa. Because, ay, antok ako.
Fresh, kahit pagod, Tita powers yan.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Even if you're tired, you're fresh because
Yeah.
that's
Looking fresh, even when tired.
see, look, M, looking fresh even when you're tired because that's Tita power.
Yes. That's a good one to end on.
Em, are you serious? It's 11:17. You've just worked out for too long.
Girl, that girl sleeps at 9:30.
My gosh.
I really do. I'm not even joking. Like, you guys, that's why I'm like, because we got home so late. And then I'm like, oh my God, I still have to meal prep. Oh my God, I got to put laundry in. Oh shit. Podcast. Like, it was just like, that's why I'm so crazy.
That's real life. That's real life. It's okay. You can kind of sleep in tomorrow. No students are waiting for you.
Well, I kind of have a little cushion in the morning because I'm going physical therapy. So I get
Oh,
to
there you go.
Yes,
No,
my
no
physical
good
therapy-
for you.
my physical therapy is first thing.
Okay, let's wrap it up in a few minutes.
Okay, wrap
Okay.
it up.
And I hope the next meeting we have is in person. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
you know what? As
Yeah.
much as I love this for the convenience, I really want to see you guys in real life. I really do.
All right, no, me too. I hope Shelly can join us.
I know that'll be fun.
Hi, Shelly. Okay.
Each Tita shares one thing she's doing to care for herself this season. Or like, what have you promised yourself you're gonna do for yourself? Like now. Like now.
Here
You
you
know,
go.
how it kind of goes back to that like guilt thing. Like before I felt guilty, and now it's like, no, I'm not going to feel guilty for really taking care of myself, you know, and spending a little bit more money on some quality products. And if I want to get a massage or if I need to get a facial, like it's okay. But definitely, yeah, I think the exercising, you guys, that's been big. I let that go for many years, like not going to the gym.
And now it's routine.
Now it's routine. It's been routine. I'm going to say solidly a year and a half going on 2. I think the longest stretch we went of not working out was when I came out of surgery, and also when I broke my knee. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing for sure, is committing to staying strong.
I like that.
Mel, you ready? Or do you want me to go?
I am. No, I'm ready. I'm honestly off the skincare thing. That is my how to take care of myself better, because I've neglected my skin for quite a long time. Didn't really care about just taking care of it and making sure it's the only space I have, and I don't plan on going under the knife. Of course, we say that now. Who knows? But
Really? Would you really have plastic surgery?
if I ever look like I'm re-entering the atmosphere, please let me know. That's not.
I want to still recognize you.
Just make it a tight.
Pull it back.
Yeah, pull
But
back.
they
That's what
say
we do.
Botox is good for
I
migraines.
think
So I don't know
Botox is good for migraines.
what they say.
That's my coworker. She gets it, but her eyebrows, her kila is like this.
Okay, then no. I don't think I.
I just don't want to look like that. You guys.
I don't think.
I just want a little lift.
I just want a little. I'm thinking about it. I'm
Yeah.
not there yet, but I'm close. I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm too scared. I don't know. Maybe, but anyway, that's my thing. My thing is to be better at my nighttime, my skin routine.
So how long have you been using Vintners?
Just since Mother's Day, but everything else, my True Botanical lines, I've been using for years,
Okay.
like 5 years now. I think 4 or
She
5
did
years.
the bullet after I sent her a
I
sample.
did. The sample
send
did
you a
it.
sample?
So, yeah.
Okay. I'll
It
wait.
did. Yeah.
I'm waiting for
I'll send you a sample. Yeah,
Your turn.
for me, it's the same movement, like at least 4 to 5 times a week. Movement, and I think spending more time with friends, catching up. That's really important to me. I mean, obviously.
Oh,
So that's like a big thing. I think in you realize that it's never too late to do anything.
Never, never, never too late. And yeah, I'm gonna add to that too, and just letting go. You gave me just some um feedback by just saying how transform, and how in the year and a half I've really come out, and it's because I've let go.
No, I've seen it. Like I've seen you're not as negative. You've like don't talk about someone as much as you used to.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for you to just
Oh my
focus
gosh.
on you and what's in front of you instead of like someone who's
Yeah. All the bad stuff, because it's so easy. Isn't that interesting that it's so easy to go to find the negative and go down that rabbit hole? It really is.
So I think that's a really, really, really big thing. So I know that we are almost to midnight and Cinderella needs to go to bed.
way overdue for
You
bedtime.
all do. Someone needs to pack for their wonderful, wonderful
I
vacation.
know.
Gosh, I know.
I'm
At
gonna
least you're not
go and,
sleeping, Kiss. At least you're not getting up to a classroom.
Right. Time to celebrate that.
Woohoo!
so we're, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode and go and catch up and watch our previous 4. Can't believe this is 5, and we're hoping we'll be
Wow.
in person. We're still kind of figuring out what we're gonna do, but I think our next episode is gonna be about growing up Guam and how that has influenced our life here in the Bay and raising our kids, and how we're still connected or do our best to be connected to our roots. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Is that what we want to do next? But okay, love you.
Love you guys. Good night.
Ingat.
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 Bye.
Ingat.